Everybody, welcome back to Manor and Brass, episode 8. 8. I'm sorry, I'm going to read my calendar here. Yeah, episode 8 with me, Sid, and we are just post upgrade to 1.3 of the pack, which adds Born in Chaos, which was requested by Aurorax, which is a mod that adds a whole load of mobs. I still have got a bit of a cold, so I'm going to try and maintain control my snuffling, but there you go, and my voice, because it seems to be going all over the shop. What else have we had? Occultism, which was asked for by Knurk. I have got no idea how to pronounce that. You'll have to let me know. And Nether Delights, which is Farmer's Delight add-on for Nether elements of things, and we took out the Delights Compat, Farmer's Compat I think it was called, because that was what was stopping us using a knife on the chopping board, so it didn't make anything compact. Anyway, I have been busy. First things first, you'll notice that there's a lot more grass around, and I've leveled this playing field over here. I've kind of worked down here. This is going to be a dock area. The skeleton guardian, grave guardian thing, he just keeps getting out. Nothing's stopping him getting out of this place. But we've got a central courtyard. We've got paths a little bit in now. Some more grass to go in over there. You know, the grass is going to take a while. These guys are probably getting a little bit exciting because we have a new feature down here, which is a dungeon, which has got various runesmith journeymen. I've got a expert spellmonger. I need to level them up, but they use silver, and you'll notice I've also cheapened my deals. The Manor Weaver journeyman sells lots of nice things, contains an assortment of useful Manor Weave items. I mean, that's interesting in its own right. No job. We'll come over to him in a moment. Fletcher, so I can buy arrows, saves me grinding for them. A couple of toolsmiths down here, and my weaponsmith. Now, they're not all going to live down here. This is where I prepare and filter them. Down here, we've got Randolph. Randolph is my zombie. It's a bit messy at the moment, but I've got a little bit of this, and I've got my trade station. So everything is good in the hood. Now, there are some slight issues with some of the changes. The Born in Chaos mod does not respect light levels. Or rather, I rephrase that, it seems to have its own definition of where mobs can spawn. So there are certain things spawning in areas that I would not expect them to spawn in, and I'm not entirely sure what those rules are, but we will work them out as we go. What else have I done over there? I will show you briefly in a bit, because we're going to have to do some spell moat work. But what I do want to do is I want to get this little snippet down. I don't know exactly where I want to place it. I don't think it will fit properly there. We need to left alt to go that way, and then we can alt to focus, control to move it up and down, so that will change that around. Let's have a look. You definitely will not fit there, so let's... But this is a new build. This is the Apothecary build that I want to put in. Need somewhere to do my potion brewing and stuff, so this is as good a place as any, but that will not work. So what I need to do is maybe, oops, hello. No, hang on. Oh, yeah, I remember how this works now. You basically pull it around and push it around until you find its position, which that might be a little bit too far off the track. Let's bring, no, let's leave it there. Let's rotate it. Let's reposition it back this way and that way. Do I want to do that, or do I want to turn it, or do I want to rotate it so it's more facing this way perhaps? That okay. I have no idea. My music is off, so that only leaves jukebox. Sometimes hostile mobs have backpacks on. That is really loud as well. Is he actually dancing down there? Yeah, come on. Well, it wasn't you, that's for certain. That's what I have got absolutely no idea where that came from. That was weird. Let's just rotate this thing and pretend that never happened. Let's position. No. Let's position it backwards. And I'm going to bring it this way, I think, actually. So it's close, it's away from the edge. I think that works there. What I don't want it to do is replace those, and it's going to try and replace those with grass if I put that there. So, okay, that's fine. Right, we can whack down our cannon. We can give it the schematic. It hasn't got any gunpowder, and I also need to work out what's missing. Now, I want to do it this way because I just want to show that this is not some secret, amazing, super cheaty thing. Because you have to build the thing in the first place. Now, obviously, I can get schematics and stuff, and that's fine. But still, that music was bizarre. No idea. I need a book. Should be able to find one up here somewhere. Book. Yeah, starting to look good up here. I'm enjoying this build. I do want to try and work on these ceilings today as well, but I may not get a chance. We'll have to see. Maybe I should take some gunpowder as well. I don't need a lot, thankfully, but gunpowder, take about 12, 10 or 12 will be more than adequate. And leave the nautilus shell and the rotten flesh. So, yeah, still none the wiser on that thing. But hopefully you'll get to see how this thing doesn't respect, because this is all lit. This space is in theory safe. But I've definitely been getting things. Yeah, whack those in. There you go. Whack the book in. Give me a list of what's missing. So by coming over here and putting that in, I can see that I need stuff from Fancy Furniture. I need it's dyeable apparently. Brown carpet, brown mushrooms from Fancy Furniture, some coarse dirt, tough stairs, dirt, dirty gravel, dummer pottery, ebony slab. So at that point, I take my thing, go over there and start filling in from that list, and then you return and redo the process until you've got everything that you're going to have from that list in the list. It's, you know, thrilling stuff. So it's not some super magical thing. So for example, birch stairs. Do I have any birch? I do. Do I have any birch stairs? I do not. Oh, I do actually. How many birch stairs do I want? 8. So, you know, you could put the whole lot in, or you can be precise. It's entirely up to you. And then we've got a brewing cauldron from Diable, and so we're definitely going to want some of you. We're going to want some planks of some description and some clay. And come over here, pop those in, and I want a brewing cauldron. That was one of the things I know. Now I know I need a few other bits, but we shall come back to that in a moment, because, you know, you have to go through the list in order, otherwise you're stuffed. So a bit of brown carpet, one brown mushrooms stackable. I actually think I had 3 brown mushrooms stackable, but I'll give it the benefit. Well, I'm not wanting 1, 2, 3. There you go. I know I had those. What did I say I wanted? Brown carpet and coarse dirt. Okay, so carpet. Don't have any. Brown carpet. Don't have any of that. Don't have any of that. How much? Right, cocoa. I've got a couple, so we can do those. That's good, and then we can make the old wall. And like I say, this kind of proved to me, this is the good old evidence that this is most definitely. Oops, hello. Oh, that became part of the network by being there. So yeah, that was a thing. Okay, that's fine. So we've done that. We need 14 coarse dirt. We'll grab that. Dirt of the coarse variety. There we go. And cut tough stairs. Right, so this is where we get interesting, because I need tough and I need 54 and I only have 50. So straight away I've got a problem which I need to go and solve, and I happen to know there's some tough. Let me take some dirt with me. That'll be enough. I happen to know there's some tough over on the island that I've exposed when I was digging it up, so again, we can utilize not knowledge, but it doesn't make life easier. I still need to get the materials, we still need to do the work. All of these things need to happen. So yeah, I did incidentally make the ring of silk touch. Now I am actually very tempted to excavate all of this and backfill it, because this stuff is going to be, well, it's going to be valuable. Certainly this stuff, because it makes a really nice building material. But we can head back and things that the drawback to having the ring of silk touch is you don't always want to be silk touching stuff. So yeah, you have to take it off if you forget. So right now, for example, I've got this deep slate, whereas what I really want is cobbled deep slate. That's probably the more useful material. So it is what it is. Let's think. So what did I say I wanted? I wanted 54. So take 4 of those. Pop that in, and think you are one of these. Cut tough stairs. 54 of them. Lovely. Repeat. Dirt 22, dirty gravel 8. So dirt 22. 24, that goes down like a so. In you go, and then you've got gravel. If I got any dirty gravel, I probably haven't, but how much dirty gravel did I need? 8. So that's nice and simple. Gravel, and then I need, I think it's the botany table you use for that one, for dirty gravel. There you go. Lovely. Yeah, so I'm going to keep on pushing through. We've got 13 ebony slabs. Ebony slabs, we're going to need more than that then, aren't we? Because that's only 6. That's probably way more than I need. "13 ebony slabs. Lovely. All done. And then there was the dumber pottery ×1. That's one of these. And again, this, if I were doing this on a regular basis, which I will be at some point, I would probably leave this kind of decoration out and come back and do it after the fact, because it's just easier. Ebony stairs 58. Okay. See what I mean? I'll carry on, be back in some time. Alright, I've done quite a bit of the gathering. I've not gone all the way through, but I'm having to page through too many pages now. So what we're doing is we are going to do what you do when you get to this stage. And that is quite simple. We come back over here, we plonk this down, we stick the book back in there, and now it's updated, and it seems to think it wants 2 of these, and I know that there's only 1 of those in the build. There's still only 1 of those, one of the, maybe desk right might be the one. Paper stack I've done, but the stripped birch we've done, it thinks it wants 2 of these. I think it's because they occupy 2, or they occupy multiple spaces, so we'll just tell it to ignore them, and we can always put that. So we got, but as you can see, it basically completes the book. Oh, hello. That was why there. Let me just do that again. We should see that the stack of paper now is no longer in that list. Yay! Now, stripped birch, that is going to be somewhat more problematic, because I don't think I have any stripped birch, or I don't think I have much in the way of birch, period. So I'm going to have to get some. Yeah. I hope you weren't expecting a great big reveal there, because that's it. I'm going to have to get some. It's relatively straightforward. Let me just have a look, see what we got in the way of birch. Yeah, we have actually not too bad. Let me just check what we've actually got. I need 85 stripped birch logs, so that's 64. That's 70, that's 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's right, isn't it? 85. And if we jump into, oh no, I've got myself, these pouches actually work for other things. So I've just whacked my tools into there, and this is a nice little mod addition. So that should be 60, 84, 85. Yeah, exactly right. So we might be alright on this one. That's 85 stripped birch. And then 12 stripped birch logs. Now I've got 19, so if I do those, can I? Yes, I can. Perfect. Makes life very, very easy. Then, alright, so I can put that lot away. The birch is less of an issue. We still have... I'm going to just... What did I want? It wants... I know that's a double. Necrolord chair and a desk right. Okay. Necrolord chair and a desk right. Necrolord chair and a desk right. You know what? If that's what he wants, that's what he can have. There you go. You got 2 of them now. And then we've got the bed single bookshelf, then 3 bookshelf. Then 3 a bookshelf. To somewhere down here. Lovely. One of those. Evening. And by the way, that wasn't me just going, oh, boring evening. Wattle and daub cross brace. Wattle and daub cross brace requires some door. Oh man. Actually, no, that's fine. That is fine. We can go and grab. I should have plenty of straw up in my kitchen. And we're just going to take that much. They're not that rare. Just dig. Just keep digging. Just keep digging. Ha 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 ha. Right, so how many wattle and daub things do I need? Need 66 and 14. So 66, 76. I need 80 wattle and daub blocks. And those... So I need 80 of those. Wow. Or type what? Ah! I don't know how much clay I've got. But that's a fairly minor problem. I just need to go and dig it up. And then of course I know you can make clay, which I'm going to have to do now. Unless I have... Oh, what's 6? That's not really going to hack it. Okay. Clay mining. Back in a mo. Alright. That's the last bit. We got the terracotta. Well, that's not where I want to go. I'm spending levels here, but it's easier than faffing around using the waystones, because I've got a series of waystones that will get me most places for 0 cost. But what we will do is we shall pop you in there. That should then just show me that it's got some odds and sods that it doesn't think it's got. That can just go in there. We shall set you to skip missing blocks, and off you go. They must have converted to dirt when I was building them. That's why it wanted plain dirt. I was wondering why it was after plain dirt, because I know I haven't put dirt in. Interestingly, this could be a way to actually get grass on blocks that traditionally I won't display. Why is that one? Oh, because it's under a stair. Just trying to think. You know when you've built the thing and then you see it being made layer by layer like this, like with a printer. Definitely a peculiar experience. What's the matter with this? Missing item. I told you to skip missing items. I know it's in there. Or at least I thought it was in there. Easy enough. I'll go and get another one. we'll let this build, and then it's a 2-story structure and should be relatively straightforward for it. Now, how it will cope with placing some of the more decorative, oops, got them, good. Well, that's all nice. It's managed to get the glass going, that's good. So it's just the glass blowers table that's missing, I think. Which it did say it was missing, but I could have sworn I put it in there. Oops, no. Gib, that's mine. And it doesn't know well enough to put those things in the signs, which is fine. Doesn't know about that, which is fine. But obviously it's sat here happily building away, and we'll get this rather nice. Hopefully a rather nice building with, you know, tables, and there should be a bed here. Maybe once it gets to it. Again, it may struggle with a few bits, because that, for example, is a bookshelf. There's supposed to be a bed there, but of course it's trying to place things which it struggles to understand, because they're not blocks, they're objects, and yet some bits absolutely fine. Other bits it really does have a tough time with. Don't know why, just does. And interestingly, it's not asked me for any of the lighting, which was peculiar in its own right. Alright, anyway, let me go and get that stuff and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, it has apparently finished, but for whatever reason, didn't do that properly. Didn't do that properly. So pop you back in there, pop you back in there. Everything else seems to be okay, with the sole exception of the lighting, which was there, 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 and there, and I've put that in as well. There's definitely something not playing nicely with this. But there you go. The apothecary is in place. Now it needs populating. I'm going to stick a cleric in there. I may even steal the one out of, well, I suppose it's going to need a yeah, it's oh, hang on, did you not put those down? Oh, you did, okay. I don't know where all that birch thing. So we got the little dragony head motif on this roof. It's still very tidy, and I think I want to just try and do a little bit of hand decoration on it, but I'll probably do that as we go, because I think some window boxes, maybe some shutters wouldn't look amiss there. But yeah, all good. Right, enough playing with the build. This is going to be the kind of the theme of the thing. We'll build a little bit, advance the magically a little bit. I want to show you, well, first things first, we need to do our moats. And I need to sort my inventory out first, of course, because that's a vital step of that. Let me just put, yeah, you can go back in there for now. That goes back in there, and that can treat that 117 first, doesn't it? Yes, of course it does. Otherwise I'm just going to have a very messy yeah, that's at least I know I'm not the only one. I do need to work out disable it. Yeah, so, oh, that needs to go away as well. What's missing from there? So just a quick view over here. There's this has changed a little bit. I've changed this to these sconces from supplementaries. Put these in. This is here, and this is hiding something because you've now got these wooden panels. But flick a lever, and this is a grid for doing magic motes. So that's that one, but we are going to need to do for the faction ones, if I can find my, let's have a look, rituals of the Faerie courts. So we need leaves, logs and dirt. I need a mote of water and a mote of air. Now a mote of air requires that one. I need to do the mote of water as well, which is interesting. You don't give me that, but that one basically is Sarah Blossoms. Let's just pin that for a second. So I need a couple of Sarah Blossoms, a couple of silk, a couple of feathers and some rockets. A couple of Sarah Blossoms, some silk, a couple of feathers, a couple of, and rockets, which is just a couple of. I also probably want to make sure that I've got plenty of chalk, because otherwise I'm going to have to teleport around a lot to fix that. And I should make sure that I have got activation thingy. I'm going to need more of that going forward, but right now we need to go and make our mote of air, which I have got. Got the mine. That's a new mine, a new waypoint. Oh, hang on, that is not what I wanted to do. There we go. And then I've got Moat Airbase 1. Airbase 1 is above the old temporary block and is here. And basically, I have already gone and marked out the pattern which we need on these rituals. So the mote of air. Now I know I can do the book thing, and I will do the book thing at some point, just not today. We're going to activate the middle, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and activate the middle again. Oh wow, that is interesting. Gotta love these visuals, you know. Downward fishy. Upwards fishy. Downwards fishy. It's going to be the other upwards fishy, isn't it? Yes. Whether this is kind of some signification for the 4 winds. Oh no, because there's another downwards fishy. And there's another upwards fishy. And there we go. We've got a mote of air. Wonderful. So, armed with the mote of air, we're good, and we can unpin. But we do need the mote of water as well. And that is rituals. Deep ocean. Oh, where am I going to get these fish from? Sand, kelp, fish. Okay. I want to show you something anyway, because the other thing I'm going to need going forward, that's where we are. The other thing we are going to need going forward is phantom membranes, and I tried sleeping for ages and just, well, not sleeping for ages and just was not getting any spawns. In the end, I built this. You just go in here, you make sure you don't sleep for a while, and then you basically you wait. Bat. The phantoms go. Just from a tutorial online, nothing overly exciting, but it is or was a useful thing. So I've got about 30 phantom membranes now, something like that. Maybe that many. Maybe actually only 13. Yeah, not much left in here. There's still a couple of cardinals which are going to get a home at some point. I've got so many things I want to do. Right, let me go to Dacite Shore. No, oh damn it. Let me go to Chateau. Let's start off with some sand, shall we? Let me go back in and get that pinned, because I need that one anyway. So pin that. So have I got any? Is that seagrass? It is, isn't it? Okay, pickle. Pickles, 1, 2, 3. Sand, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 6 fishes. They're cooked. Okay, and then we need to go and do the seagrass, which I'll need to go swimming for. Let's go to the... Can't believe that I actually haven't got any of that in things. Starting, yeah, I'm happy with the way. You can imagine, I mean, this looks very bare and barren at the moment, but imagine once it starts getting up in this small, I mean, these are quite big houses. We'll do some smaller houses suitable just for normal everyday villagers to live in, and but we can 6 of those. How we do it? Wow, we're actually doing pretty well for stuff in here. I mean, I don't think I even need to worry about doing a leather farm, even though I will do a leather farm. I don't think I desperately need to worry about it. I wonder whether I can find what I need in this water over here. Yes, I can see seagrass down there. Ow. I need my shears. This is not necessarily... no, okay. That does not go in there. Shears. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I mean, I probably do need to go to the end at some point, and because this actually works better than that, I think. Because you can just click it open, you don't have to use a separate seagrass. That's all we need, isn't it? Right, let's head over to my other area that I've set up. I've done one for all of them. So we've got the one for the earth moat, which is deep underground. We've got the one for the ender moat, which is the same one for the earth moat, but you turn the lights off. Yeah, it is that technical. You've got the air, and then there's one in the nether as well for the fire moat. So, you know, it all adds up. And as I said, if you don't want to spend levels doing this, you just come out here go 1, 2, 3. Then those are all the same. That's 1, 2. Then you've got those two. 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And of course, if you really want to, you can do a little bit of grinding here while you work. Oh, hello. I really do need to make some more of that. So we should be good to go and activate that, and we need a fish, and a fish, with a fish and a fish, and a fish, and seagrass and a pickle, and seagrass and a pickle, and a seagrass, and a sand, and a sand, and a sand, and a sand, and a sand. That's as exciting as it gets, but now... Oh wow! That's actually pretty damn cool. No, okay. Oh. There's 1. There's 2. There's another triangle. Wow. Reasonably simple. Okay. So... Oh, spend the level. We need to swear our allegiance to the elves. And this obviously will make... Let me get back into the rituals. Blah, blah, blah. Fairy court, and we are going to Binya. So I need 3, 6, 8 leaves, 6 planks, and 2 dirt. Let's see what we got. I may actually need to go and get the leaves. That's the... oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 logs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dirt. 1, 2. I did, and it's on. So I know they can't hear me, but that's fine. So we need to get one. This is 7 by 7, isn't it? Okay. So if we're coming from here, then we're going 1, 2, 3, 2 either side. Then that again. Then going down 2 there and there. So from the middle, we're going to come down 1, 2, 3, and then we've got 2 that way, 2 that way, 1 and 1. And then, right, do I really want to do this now? Like I say, the big problem here is the moment I do this, I tie myself into a course of action, and all of the other ones will hate me. Why? What is the matter with that? Is there a requirement for this? An offer, okay. Fortune through bargain with a Faerie. Okay. It's a good bet. Ritual of the Fairy Court. It is a 7 by 7. Oh, I see. The tree is not symmetrical. It's like that. Yes. Symmetry, it'll get you every time. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 6. There we got leaf, 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 mote of air, dirt, dirt. Okay. I'm going to get ready to do a screenshot of this. Oh, hang on. Certainly the wizard one, a whole bunch of wizards appeared. I'm expecting elves. Oh, fairies. There we go. What do I have to do? No? Okay. Did that work? Oh, that's upstairs, isn't it? I don't know, is the answer. Well done. I've done that. Why did I miss something? Have I got to go through all that again? An offering of a mote of air is usually a good bet. Or do I have to give them one? Right. Alright, I'm going to do that again. Back in a mo. Okay, so if this is right, we need an offering. Yes. For the Queen of the... Oh. I've advanced a... Oh. And it didn't use my mote of air. Even better. Now, that means that I have now got the entirety of tier 3 available and the things upstairs. And they do have an armor set. That's one thing. But we tier 3, find another fortress, would find the stronghold. That's easy. They've already done it. Tier 3 cantrip, tier 3 ritual, 3 iron or gold parts, spell complexity 50, eldritch orb, craft an artifact from your faction, the mana weaving, enchant an item using the runic anvil, find the stronghold, open the mana weave cache, perform sanctum invocation rituals, complete the structure, reach 10 kilometers away from the world spawn, reach magic level 45, reach the nether, done that. Remove an enchantment using a disenchanter, scribe a rope spell, and summon a wither. Yeah, nothing too much to worry about there, eh? However, there is something I do want to have a play with, and that is a slipstream generator, which is a tier 2 thing. I have the mote of air. I could have done this at any time, but I wanted to do it now because I've been busy when I was working underneath here to put the redstone in. I had already carved a room. Now I've now come down further. There's the redstone. That's the middle of my altar. what I would like to do is build some hidden magic rooms about the place. And we may put a corridor in there, may not. This is, largely irrelevant. The slipstream generator needed the phantom membrane, of which I have 9. Thought I had more. And what was the other thing? A slipstream generator, phantom membrane, and a feather. Of course it does. And I think if we just go and pop you, and you in there, and then go and have a look at work out what runes it is I need. Triangle, square, triangle. Well, I've got triangle, square, up, down, so it's upside down. Triangle. Ah, yes, of course. I'm in that mode, aren't I? Triangle. Square. Triangle. No. 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 And this is why sometimes you just have to use the drawery bit and just do that. It doesn't matter when you do that. Now, slipstream generator in the floor, directly underneath there. Will take me all the way up and will take me all the way down. That's what I wanted to see. And then I wanted I think it's the abstruse platform. And there's a reason for this. You see, I don't actually need to have a visible walkway for this, because well, of course, if I do that, and now we can just float down. Now what I do want to do is obviously make a nice room down here, but having magical transportation like that, and the flexibility in this space is part of what I want to do when we're building this up. So that will work for rituals. I've already tested it. So yeah, that's just a fun thing. Like I say, I may completely block that off, so the only way in is via that platform, because that kind of is a fun way to do things. Let me just pop those in there. Right, let me check how long I've been recording, because I have definitely developing a habit of waffling, but we've definitely advanced to tier 3 today. We have thrown down another building, and the town is expanding. So on that note, let me check. I'll be back in a moment. Yeah, I've been going about 53 minutes. So I think on this basis, I'm going to continue doing the grassing. I'm going to continue expanding and lighting this area. I need to check actually that this hasn't broken the lighting in the area. That needs to go. Again, I don't want any of these torches ultimately, but yeah, we'll get a cleric in there, and they should be trapped in by the carpet there. That should stop them progressing out, but I may even put them down there and then they could possibly move. I don't know. But they will need a brewing stand, which I can probably stick there actually. That would work. And maybe stick some storage or something in the back so I can store potions over here. Because what I'm usually fond of the idea of having structures that are linked to what they do. I actually also want to put a sign on there, don't I? But yeah, need to work on the fountain, get this thing. There's enough room here for a fairly small build, probably one of the ones I've already got as well. There's certainly enough room for a couple of smallish builds here, maybe even a small one there. You know, just build this up, flesh it out, and make it live, I suppose, for want of a better word. But on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.